Whoever it is that posted this sign, we need to talk. Welcome, ladies, and you boys too. I'm Maravero here as always, and here is Vagabond Gate, my base here on the LVS server, the Zedwork LVS server. One of these days I will get that right. I'm gonna practice and be good at it. No, it'll never happen. Anyway, I have been having chicken noises up here in this part of the manor house, and that strikes me as odd until I found these guys. And I don't know if you all remember. Whoa, 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 that's a little close. Couple, like a year ago, maybe. It's been a long time. We had a chicken once, and his name was Stuart, I think. I have no idea where Stuart is. Not the first idea. And clearly these two are not Stuart. But Stuart had himself a wife, and so I'm guessing that there are these chickens are maybe something from Stuart and his wife. But clearly these chickens are musical on account because they're on the chorus plants. I know, it's a bit of a reach. Okay, I'm going somewhere. No, actually, I'm not going anywhere. That was exactly where I was going. So anyway, they're chorus chickens, right? So they're the chorus line chickens. So anyway, I've got a couple of name tags for these two chorus chickens. One of them is going to be Beverly Sills, which is the name of an opera soprano. I say it like that because I don't actually pay attention to music, and so I had to practice to say it right. Okay, so Beverly Sills is an opera soprano, but I didn't know that at first. See, I have an iris, like that's a flower, out in my yard, and the name of that iris is Beverly Sills. And then after I had the iris, I found out that Beverly Sills was a soprano. Okay, but everybody knows that the chorus, let's see, that's Beverly, sings backup. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. To the sopranos. So that's Beverly and that's her backup. Okay, I know it's a weak joke, but they had to have names, right? Okay. All right. I got another plan. I got another plan. Okay. All right. So anyway, you remember we got this possessed pumpkin over there at that illegal activities that were happening in Riverbend. And as it turns out, I actually have a use for one of these golem souls. I need to get a new golem. Well, I need to get a golem because, like, there's a tourist attraction here in town that needs to be restaffed. Okay, so I'm gonna get some iron. That should do it. Yep, yep, that'll do it. There's some crafting tables around here somewhere in strategic locations. Oh, yay, by the way, our iron farm, yay, that we worked on for a whole year. Works. Yay! you gotta take it where you can, right? Four. All right. So, I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna make us an iron golem. Okay. And the reason I need an iron golem is because right down here, this farm right here, this is a cursed potato farm. You know poison potatoes, they come from this farm, and then they tour the country or whatever, and that's how come you find them in your gardens or occasionally. But the reason they're cursed is because there is a ghost by that potato farm. Well, I should say there was. I don't know where he's gone. He's gone off and left. He hasn't been at his job in months. But I'm gonna hire him. I'm gonna hire me a new ghost. Okay. So I think I'm funny, even if nobody else does. Okay, so you, that's right, go to work. Go down there. See, go down there. Go down there. Oh no. Uh-oh. You're sinking much more slowly than I expected. And paying absolutely no attention to the drowned. Really? Are you seriously gonna let him attack me? Oh, he says, I can't really do anything considering I'm sinking. Okay. Fine. 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 Have it your way. Okay. There we go. So, anyway, if he comes down here and starts to do his job properly, then he will be visible through the windows that are in the back of the potato farm, and he can be my ghost in the potato farm. It's because it's a haunted potato farm, and haunted potato farms produce haunted or poisoned potatoes. You know this, right? Okay. All right. Whee! On to the next thing. So, I have been hanging around at Vagabond Gate because what's happening right now is I'm waiting before I can finish the last bit of Earth Cow's Archville house. Before that can be done, we have to get to 114, and we are still in 114.1 pre-release 1, or is it pre-release 2 right now? Anyway, but I've been hanging around and I was looking at this tree. Wait, I gotta go down there anyway. Here, up, up, get out of the camera angle. My gosh. Okay, so I've been looking at this tree thing here that's kind of like a support structure. It's got my sheep farms on it. Anyway, this is, for those of you who've been around forever, was featured in my first episode and my third episode, and it's just kind of part of the furniture now. But you know what? We have bark blocks now, and so I'm wondering if I want to put some of those, the six-sided bark blocks on the ends of these big branches, and see if I like that. So I'm gonna get some acacia, but while I'm at it, I also want to go down here and have a look at some other things, and you all can tell me what you think. Cause I have this thought. I'm down here digging. I haven't really done a whole lot more digging since the last time I was down here, but I need to go over here and get acacia. So let's get that first. Yay! Our tree farm. This is part of what we need to discuss. So I might as well go up here first. Okay. Tree farm. Since I'm doing that big dig, I need to, hopefully I don't have to get, yay! Okay, that'll be enough, I think, probably. Well, it'll give me a start. Hey, I want a cross here, please. Hello? Hello? I need a cross there. This would be a really good, it probably is not a good place for firing off a rocket and trying to fly across. Excuse me a minute. I am going to have to walk around the long way. You're running through the forest. You're running through the forest. Tree, turn. You're running through the forest. You're running through the forest. Turn. Okay. Yeah. If you all haven't heard that joke, you should find somebody that knows that joke. To tell you the truth, I'm not very good at it, so. But that doesn't mean I can't appreciate it. Move, leaves. Golly gosh, gee. You're running through a forest. You're running through a forest. You're running through a forest. Whee! Okay, so here is our crop farm. And so if I've got this in my head correctly, see, the problem is that in order to do the big dig project that I kind of have in mind, I'm going to have to like break through the wall here, because I either have to leave this weird place where there's a wall. It's going to be a weird place anyway because the crop farm, I'm not going to break in there. But I was thinking of redoing this tree farm anyway. So yeah, so my plan is at this point to tear out the wall between the tree farm and the whoops, I did not mean to fall right there, but you know what? It worked. So I'm gonna have to break through to the tree farm in order for this big project that I have in mind to work. Because look at this weird structure it creates right here. Although I guess I could leave it and maybe just use that because I'm gonna have to work with this anyway. Anyway, so I'm trying to figure out some of the basic ideas of what I want to keep and what I want to change as I'm doing that. But I want to come over here. Can I have some food? Otherwise, I'm about to have a problem with. I'm probably going to have a problem with mobs in a minute. Okay, okay. Yeah. Can you eat, please? Okay. So over here, here's the thing. You can see right here where this maybe you can't see it from this angle. I did such a good job of planning this episode. Okay, you can see the tree from here. See, did I not just say I was going to have a problem with mobs? Somebody just took a pot shot at me. There you are. Go away. Lag much. The heck? What the? Did you see what my arrow just did? OMG, what is going on here? Just stop. Just go away. Wow, the lag. I have not experienced lag like that before. Anyway, so there's the tree right there. It comes down over there on the other side of that. The roots of it would be like right here at the corner. Let's see. Yeah, right here, right at this corner is where the center of that tree is. So what I'm thinking, or what I'm asking is, do you think I should try to pull the tree down and use it as a center? The thing that I don't like about that idea is now that I'm looking at it, I've got this square here, which is the slime farm, and I kind of don't want to change that in the process of whatever I'm going to do down here with this big dig that I've not been digging very much on. And, yeah, so let's go upstairs. See, there's the slime farm. And on top of the slime farm, is this pond down here, which is the purpose of having this pond in the first place was to make it so that there would not be slime spawns up here on the surface that's from my slime farm. So this lake is the roof of the slime farm, and in order to pull the tree limbs down, I would have to the tree trunks or whatever you want to call it down. I would have to have an explanation for how the tree goes through the bottom of the water at the very least. But yay for me, I have an opportunity. Somebody gave me these fish the other month, and they have been stuck in a drawer, a chest, just waiting. And it took me like forever to realize, hey, I've got a pond to stick them in. I was like, I don't have a pond to stick them in. I wanted them, and somebody who had found the water went and got me the fish. But then I was like, I have no pond to stick them in. But it's been here the whole time. Do you ever do that? You like forget what's in your builds? Like, I forget what's in my builds all the time. Like, over here, I have got this really rudimentary little mushroom farm, which is apparently completely overgrown. See? And it's mostly a mob farm. It works really, really well as a mob farm. So every now and again, I'll be here in the base, right? And I've got these stupid pumpkins everywhere, absolutely everywhere. They're literally counted out 5 blocks apart. They are everywhere. There is no spawnable spot here. I mean, there might be a few spawnable spots. I mean, spawnable spots in uneven terrain. It's just the thing. But anyway, I keep forgetting that that's over there. So then I'll be up here going, like, I'll be up here somewhere, and there'll be like a zombie over here. And I'd be like, why is there a zombie in my base? Where is the creeper coming from? Where are the skeletons? And then one day I stood here and I just watched them come out of there. So yeah. All right. You know what? I just realized I'm doing the WAP. I gotta stop that. I'm gonna go work on these tree branches for a few minutes, and then I'll be back. You know what? I'm suddenly wondering what that would look like if I changed this entire structure to stripped acacia logs. I'm also sort of thinking that I'm sick of it. I don't like it anymore. I want to change it. And so I'm thinking I'm going to redo that some way, somehow. I I don't know. It sounds like a big thing, but I don't really like it anymore the way it is. And I don't really feel like I can go on. I can go on. There's lots of other things I could work on, but I think there's things that I could try with this that would make it more or less. I don't know. I'm expressing dissatisfaction over my tree. If I change the entire thing to stripped oak logs, let's stop doing the walking around and pointing and let's try it. If I change the entire thing to stripped oak logs, I remember when I was that's not how you do the stripped oak logs. That's not how it works, Sarah. That's not how you do it. Okay, do it with this. There we go. Oh, do it in a dark spot. That makes the most sense out of the whole thing. Do it where there's no light for YouTube. Oh my gosh, right? Yeah, okay. Think I'm getting a little bit excited about this idea, and then that's affecting how my axe is working. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, okay. Just. I remember thinking when I was building this thing how much I wished I could access that bark color occasionally. So it's maybe not going to be an issue of doing the whole entire thing into stripped oak logs, stripped acacia. But yeah, there's an idea to play with, right? All right. Hmm. Hmm. Herm. Herm. I got nothing. All I've got is the Hrrms because there they go again. There they go again. Give it to me, and I can't even get it back because it's all the way down there. Okay. There we go again. Let's just go along here. Let's try some little bit of randomizing and texturizing. And it's an old tree. It's a very old tree. The question is, how much can you get away with changing this texture of it? I don't know. It's almost like there's too much darkness in the middle of the build, I think, or something. I don't know. Ah, ah. Kind of feel like everything I've done lately has been just uh, a serious hardcore grind, impossible to fix, and arg, frustrating. Arg, arg. So I literally left myself here at the end of the last segment for the purpose of going to see if I had any video that I could actually use for this episode. And then I came back and logged in, and I was standing here looking at that tree. And I looked at what I had done before with the red stripped with the stripped acacia logs, and I said, "Why did you strip there? Obviously, if you were going to strip in the middle, if you were going to strip there, you were going to strip in the middle here. Strip if you were going to strip there, you were going to. Don't think too hard about it." But anyway, obviously, if I was going to do that, then I would want to make it like a hollow tree, right? And I don't want to completely close off the view of the sugarcane farm here. So we're gonna have to try to figure out how to do that. But I'm gonna make some more. I'm gonna come up here, build a little bit more structure here. Block off the view of down there the mechanicals. I've been wanting to do a storage system, but I've been trying to figure out what I wanted to do to hide the storage system. Hello, can you say duh? Put in a little bit of log shape here, hollow log type shape, and then it's going to be really, really, really easy to hide that, I think. Let's see. Okay, I need more here. I don't want it to be too terribly even. Let's see. What kind of shape do we want it to have? Oh, all of a sudden I'm getting very, very hot in my house. Um, I will need to turn on my fan in a minute. That looks really bad right now, doesn't it? Okay, so obviously we don't want just a wall of acacia. All right, let's see what else we can do here. Okay, so the wall is hurting us. You can be that way. Nobody's going to see you. The wall is hurting us, so let's do that. Like that. I'm totally randomizing the heights right now because I don't know what I'm trying to do. I mean, I know what I'm trying to do. I want it to end up looking like it's a hollow log that, I don't know, some insect or has had water damage, or, well, water damage kind of almost makes sense since it's actually in water and all that, but you cannot be that way. There we go. Let's see if we're making any progress now. All right. Well, maybe. It's definitely going to take it in the direction of a less rigidly structured. And that was the other thing I was thinking, like, while I was doing my editing, while I was thinking about when I went to work the next night. I'm turning on my fan, don't panic. When I was trying to figure out what was wrong with it and why I hated it, one of the things that I decided I hated is these branch structures. Now, I love the branch structures for the fact that they have my sheep farm. I love that part. I think that that part is great. But I remembered that one of the things that I had done was I had decided to follow the shape of the edge of the canal up there because I was too chicken. Imagine, too chicken to try to do something, can I have my camera back, more organically shaped, like to have the branches curve a little. Like at one time I had the idea of having these little space shuttle, these what are those, prismarine structures, be like the where the branches reach to, so they were like a pad or something that was at the end of the branch or something. But anyway, but I didn't want to have to try to figure out the diagonalness of that. So, yeah. But with 114 coming up, it's going to be a really good excuse to redo my sheep farm. Huh. So, I'm going to do a little bit of destruction. Destruction. I'm going to take that tree, that part of the tree down. The branches, the sheep farm, I'm going to have to relocate the sheep. I'm going to have to relocate the poor sheep. They've been there for such a long time. They probably could use a change of scenery. Anyway, I'm gonna change these branches. I'm not sure how yet, and I'm gonna work on this log structure here to where it looks like it's I don't like this part right here. I don't know whether don't like this part right here because it's there at all, or because it just doesn't look very broken to me at in that place. Or I want to keep some of the structure. That's much better, much better. Maybe it was just I heard this new rule. Well, it's new to me. This new rule, I guess it comes from either Drathmore. I saw it on a stream, so I could have it wrong. But anyway, it Drathmore or Grimly maybe. I'll see if I can link them in the video. But anyway, it's a law that says, so, can I have my camera back? That if you have 9 blocks, of the same thing. Like, see how right there, there's 8 blocks of the acacia log right there, and they don't have any variation of texture or any variation of color or any variation of depth, then you have to change that. So, anyway, that looks a whole lot better right now just since I did that little tiny bit. There. Okay. I am out of time though now. By now I'm out of time for this episode. So I will see you in the next one. Aridoodle-doo. Toodaloo. Well, here we are at the end of the video. I can't believe you made it this far. Well, if you've never been here before, don't hit that subscribe button. I mean, come on, the commitment. We hardly know each other. But I'll invite you to go ahead and check out one of my other videos so we can get to know each other better. Click one of these buttons. If you've been here before and you still haven't clicked that subscribe button, well, I wasn't talking to you anyway.